Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the beat up planners with a turn to the Crimson Chateau estate within the darkest dungeon. And it saw so fit to give me a Houndmaster, which I gladly took and want to level. I do notice that my roster is full, and I actually would prefer a third Houndmaster, but perhaps when we get experienced recruits I might throw somebody away that, well, unfortunately through the ravages of time has become completely unusable. I'm already not really happy with actually the skills that Mambo has here, so perhaps I will throw her away in the end. The skill doc, you know what? Yeah, let's already do that. Just dismiss. Mambo named, however, after a voodoo doctor that was quite well known, or actually a title for a voodoo doctor. The leper also normally isn't that good, but I have, because of its low accuracy, however, at level 1 it's perhaps not that bad. Besides, I'm giving him a focus ring, and I'm using plus his last will and testament, plus 15% protection, plus 15% max HP, 10 death blow resistance removal though, that's nasty, but I want to try a leper with these, also hopefully with the doubles, and hopefully that double trinket will also grant some damage or something, and then the accuracy will come from combining the two ones. I like that idea, to be honest. What do I want to do? For the rest, I have him so equipped with focus ring and with extra HP and protections. The double combo on our very stressed highwayman, I have to admit. Double trinket here on our newest Houndmaster, who I simply called Rex, or I should perhaps call him Commissarius Rex, but I don't think I can do that. Commissarius Rex. Do you write that way? I doubt it. Commissarius Rex, I think. I still don't think that's correct. We're just gonna go with it like this and whatever. You know what? Commie. He's just eating. He's a commie. Communist, so Commissarius Rex, and we're just a half joke because I just don't know how to write right now. But it is a TV series that features a hound. And of course, Dornall here again, once again with the full healing trinkets. We're gonna go into this dungeon because all the other dungeons, they don't really appeal to me except for this one, for the Ancestral's Portrait. But, well, as you know, I don't have that many level 5s right now. I could, of course, put in something with Froy and then 3 of these, but that's below theirs. It's a long one. I don't really dare that, really, to be honest. I'm gonna be playing it a little safe. I doubt I'll ever use the moon ring, but it will be good to sell value if anything else. Let us provision. We are going to get ourselves food. That's first of all some herbs. We can use one less. It's a long dungeon, so let's do it like this. Torches. I'm gonna do the double torch. We have someone that can create light, but still, it's a long dungeon. This, I do believe, there are some corpses that require bandages. I think we will find enough. It's a long dungeon anyways. No, but there are enough things that interact with it, I realize. There's also the trees. So let's do it like this. Combo, well... Okay, and let's hope to go back again above the 100,000 gold with this party. It's mainly to level the Houndmaster, definitely. I do want to try out if the leper becomes any good, if he has the 2 trinkets combined. Yeah, and an extra Vestal level up is not bad as well. We'll see.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
I have
Let us burn out this evil.
Unlocked for him Withstand, and he has Solemnity, so the leper should be capable of keeping himself decently alive without having the need of the others. This is a very bad dungeon considering it's 100% of room battles. Dude, I need to go probably both ways.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Spiders. Alright, the Houndmaster, of course, first is going to severely focus on stress release. A little weak yet, because he's only level 0. Jump.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And stun. Nice. Some light creation, some giving us a little bit more time to stress relief. Oh, he will die from the blow. Okay. A little bit less time to create some stress relief,
Great
but
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
you can't have everything. Your stun resistance is 65. Still quite a decent chance that we will hit it, actually. Unfortunately, not as lucky. I'm actually going to withstand here. Because we definitely had an additional round to do it, and here's a kill.
Executed with impunity.
There we go. Nice little bit of torches. I should try and find an interaction with that. That's the second time it gave me a lot of stress. I should have done that with the leper. First of all, we can use the food. We can use a torchlight,
Right.
and then we'll
The
probably
promise
take a
of
citrine
safety.
with us. Let's do it like this. Oh dear, we need to stress relieve you like a madman.
Another one falls.
Luckily, you are now level 1, so you have a few more options available to you. Let's use the stun technique again. Yep. And stress-free leper. That's our first start of the dungeon. And hopefully you will just crit and kill a lot so that you will get some stress relief from that. That wasn't really good, but can't have everything, I guess.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
One more time withstand, and then we'll let our highwayman kill this thing. Assuming he hits, but I'm assuming from he will.
Continue the onslaught.
There we go.
Destroy them all.
Okay, let's try and find a new interaction with this. But this time I am going to go and attack with the Houndmaster first. And probably leave these two guys alive. As long as I can. It's a bit of a shame, but
As the fiend falls,
I have to
a faint hope
mess with it a
blossoms.
bit. 8 damage is not as much as I would have enjoyed seeing. And she, nice focus, and the riposte kills her.
Them no quarter.
That is very nice. I have to cheese a little because this stress is just not good.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, you just got some extra resistances versus it, but it doesn't matter. You still bleed. Alright. I believe that has gotten a new sound effect by the sound of it. Pun intended? Yeah, let's go with that. Pun intended. Crit? No.
Sedated.
Kill then. Oh, it will be indirectly a kill thanks to the bleed. Heal that up.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
You're only 250, this 225, that will be easier to grow. Let's use a torch. Item had no effect. Just... Oh, and now it is good. Of course, when I use it with a guy that can handle the stress... we need to go both ways anyways. I'd rather start working down this way and get rid of some of the shovels. And I will leave this for later when we come back. Oh, this is definitely a thing where the leper can shine. Though I actually am going to attack with post-active. There we go.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
And your stun is lower, so let's start with you. Even though you can add stress, I just realized. Ooh, nice hit from the leper. Point blank shot. That is kind of painful. The crit is welcome though. Oh, you dead. You, sir, you dead. Crit on the wrong person, unfortunately. Wow, the leper is quick. Pinch me. I don't think that happens very often. Not what I prefer to see. To have a Hound's Harry not do anything.
The ground quakes.
Good for the stress relief, definitely. Still too much stress. I'm just gonna do this for a moment because I can't reach him anyways.
Inspiration and improvement.
You know what? We'll go for light creation. Because it will probably kill anyways. Of course, me and my big mouth. But, well, 1 HP isn't bad, and that gives the chance for our highwayman to get a kill again. I should have used something possibly with a better crit modifier. Actually, this has a high crit modifier, pistol shot.
Nightmarish creatures can
Look
be
at the
felled,
gold.
they can be beaten.
Look at that gold. I don't really want to put away the Onyx just yet, but... This is definitely not going to come with us. I'm going to do it. I'm not sure if that's the right call.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Nice. We'll probably double back via the other room, so don't worry about that. That does mean we'll need to use everything that we can in here for some good stuff.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Ooh, do like deeds,
Now
but
it must be carried home.
don't know what to replace it with just yet, so unfortunately the deeds are gonna go. Alright! Good for stress relief, and we got a...
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
a number advantage. There we go. We'll need to start healing. Definitely if he goes again. No, our Vestal needs to go. You can't just kill him just yet. As unfortunate as it is, you need some heals, bro. If you go fast, you can... oh, no. It's the Outmaster. I prefer the stress relief over the death. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Both have no crit modifiers. Interesting. Oh, this rearranges the body immediately in the right order. And some food.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alongside, of course, the gold. Did notice it, don't you worry. I did notice the gold. This party. That means I do want the Houndmaster to attack. Dodge, nice. Unfortunately, Repose wasn't active just yet. Oh, dang, I miss. Now then again, we do want to attack the guys at the back, which is the big problem with the leopard. It's just really the big problem with the leopard. Create some light, get a stun off. That means that effectively
Grievous injury.
he gets a crit and gets stressed again. We had him quite a bit lower, but at least you're being worked already, so to speak. You're not dead. You won't die from your current bleeding effect. I will save her, I think, for the highwayman. Though she could go now very quickly and then put a lot of trouble on us. Let's just make sure that that is dead. And I'm actually going to make sure that they'll try and focus the leopard by marking, because they tend to do random marked. Yep. But with our trinket and the current buff, we have 40% protection, so there's a good chance. Not enough to kill. Another Eldritch Pool. This time it hits, but we resist the movement. Then kill. And stress relief. And keep marking yourself and keep buffing up those protections, please. Not a problem. Time to cheese this fight out a little. And you're just going to go back. And we're gonna group heal. No advantages of that, unfortunately. There we go. 75% protections. Not bad, not bad. And don't forget our 15% from our trinkets, so that means he is actually at maximum, because you can never lower the damage under 10% by my knowledge. Houndmaster, I appreciate your effort, but I would prefer it if you could help him out. This man. 1 damage for random marked. I mean, I know it's a level 1 dungeon, but still. That is pretty darn good. I'm probably gonna camp out soon anyways and try to address most of his stress issues. Oh, the vessel is more stressed than I actually I realized. Let's create a little bit of extra light. There we go. And because one doesn't attack, I think we can take a heal. Okay, this is starting to get boring. I've had enough. Kill mode activate.
A momentary abatement.
Yeah, bit of a bad group heal there, Vestal. Alright.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'm gonna camp out.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Too bad we threw away one Onyx before, but let's do it like this. Then we can do Bandit Sense, or we can do... oh, I don't have Sanctuary. Right, then it has to be Bandit Sense, or it can be Hound Watch. Prevent nighttime's ambushes. Surprise, it's actually exactly the same, isn't it? Minus 20 plus 20. Minus 20 plus 20. It is exactly the same. Alright. Clean gun doesn't matter, because we are not using the gun so much. What we could do is, however, release downs. 50% scouting. Perfect. We could do this for a chance of a big de-stress. But that would be a waste if we had another one we could use? No. But I still think it's better if we do it like this. 23, he gets extra. Is that? No. No idea why that turned out to be 23, but I like it. And just take a little bit less stress during the last coming battles. 1.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Starting to think we should consider taking other stuff with us, so let's go. 1 campment and our stress has been very much reduced. I think you guys are dead. One shot. Up.
Be wary.
Now that we don't need to use the Houndmaster for stress relief, that's a lot better.
Dizzying fall.
Yeah, we'll have to backtrack a 1 time. Nothing left inside of the tent. Alright. Do we need food? Well, it's not only food that you can get out of here, and we could use food. I think I'm gonna use the cookies now, because it's more like... I think this team can handle most of the fights in here, and it's wasting space. We need more space to bring more stuff with us, so... Lady, I always dislike your kind. Get decimated. You are dead. Without a cookie, that wouldn't have happened, so I'll leave it that. And jump.
A death by inches.
Roping swine. No problem. We've got Repose up after all. Hint. Open vein, which is working wonders. There you go. Get stunned yourself as well. And then the next round we'll heal up whatever is left. Unless we crit, and then we will immediately kill him.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I'm just gonna put away the cookies, sorry. Oh, the people that will be angry with me again for not using the cookie. I just don't think we need it. I mean, it does mean the Houndmaster is less of a damage dealer, but I clicked on this. Still surprised, though. That's pretty awesome. That's not enough for me to, Guys. Girl and guys. Come on.
Never hidden.
Bop. .22 was not something I wanted to see. neither of that. If they would stress attack the leper can heal it at least. Let's get the numbers.
Annihilated.
This woman, she's taking revenge for her sister, and now the crits as well. Holy shoot! It does mean that you are in the front row, and I do not want any more stress, so I'm going to do it like that.
This expedition at least promises success.
I don't know, Wayne, it didn't go that well, to be honest. If I maybe so have credit on my own strategies, that didn't go well. Next fight we'll have to cheese a little. If you could move on, I would prefer it if you would just stop mid-walk simply to say that you're bleeding. I am aware. And I don't care. And I can't help it right now. That is an excellent fight to cheese, though. You can't stun these buggers. And they do stress damage. This is really annoying that you just left one with just a little bit of health alive. You?
Well struck.
Boop. Stress for Dornal. Oh, that's too bad. Alright.
Precision and power.
Don't get stunned. Thank you. We really need to start stress relieving, and we'll need a group heal. That didn't do as much as healing as I would have hoped. Of course, that's a crit. Oh, come on. No. Not killing that thing just yet. I need a focus heal, and I need a stress relief, but our Houndmaster has been stunned most of this fight. Thank you. I was just thinking, like, could you not miss for once, but... Now let's hope the game doesn't start complaining. Thank you. It's this round that he needs to die, and this round he will die.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
There we go. And here there was nothing by my knowledge. Houndmaster, how much trap disarm do you have? 80 versus 90. Okay, but I'm still going to try, and of course I fail at an 80 check.
Find no clemency in this place.
Sometimes I think the game is mean. More gold. Yes, sir. Actually do it like this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So we have half a dungeon left to go. And we still have camps. So it should be fine. We left you on purpose until we had a little bit more room. I'm going for portraits right now. I still wish I could get the bank. Not sure if I'm gonna make it. It requires 55 bloody portraits. It's a lot. This is where you need bandages for, but we remove them and see you can get a really bad nasty trade from that. No, you serious? Again at 80% you miss again.
Traps lie in wait.
Wow.
Men thirsting for blood.
That is not good, and that was some bad luck.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We have so much stress all of a sudden. I guess we're gonna camp again. Can't get the numbers advantage. That's not good. I didn't want him to get marked. Then again, he has riposte. And now they have both marked. Okay. Then we can just start stress healing and try to take the blows with the leper. Nice miss. Ah. I want to hit the back ranks first. There we go. Don't kill too fast now. We still need the stress relief. Oh dear. Yep, now we can't because you just killed everything. Well, then all we can do is start working on it because you also have like very limited stress.
A momentary abatement.
I should really consider throwing away food. Well, you know what? We'll camp and we'll throw away the. We'll eat a lot and then the rest will just go down the drain.
The flesh is knit.
Not the one that needed a crit, but I can't complain about needing a crit. Oh yes.
Seize this
Yeah,
momentum.
we're doing this.
Push on to the task's end.
Do a feast. Take this with us. Pop the holy water. Pop the holy water. You're not. I don't want to select him. I can't select somebody else. Okay, that's whatever. In place of the food, I guess. Was there a portrait in there? I could have taken a. I don't know. And you really need all companions. No, you need stress relief, buddy boy. Do it like this then. Unfortunately, not the strongest one on you. Well, at least that is taken care of, and yeah, let's do it like this then. We might need the shovel still. Oh, there it is. There's the shovel need. Well, here goes our last shovel. Means we can take other stuff with us. Really want to kill her. 0 damage. Thank you. Now, they're high crit chance and they have a stress possibility. You also willing to tell me that everybody got stressed at that and we got bleeded and... Oh, yeah, no. I told you I wanted you to die. I'm not listening to what I say. I shouldn't have done that because he was the only one that could...
Decimated.
Kill one. Stun. The leper, it's so annoying. If he can't, because he can't hit the third or fourth rank, he has sometimes very little to do of things that you want him to do. Well, that's pretty good. Then she isn't immediately dead. Taking care of that. That is a good group heal. For sure. Don't give me a disease now. Thank you. Please target yourself. Does the cry of your hound not give you pleasure, Houndmaster?
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Somehow I don't understand how this can't be unholy. Look at it. It has skeletons coming out of it. I would say that you are pretty dead. But still around. I would consider that quite an unholy thing, but never you mind.
Destroyed. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And we do want this Houndmaster, if possible, to really level up quite quickly, because they can go with so many teams, do so many stress relief. Houndmaster is good, and I actually want a third one even, so... I'm thinking, however, that I'm probably going to try and give him kills, perhaps. In order to take away some of the stress. There we go. That's at least one a little bit of it. I'm gonna already start protections going up. And now he's also marked, so yep, nice. You can handle that. That is unfortunate because that is bleed plus freaking stress. Yeah. Fine, have it your way, you big brute.
A powerful blow.
That's interesting that the crit, which happens after his attack, but the stress relief of it comes before his stress. That's pretty weird. 70 stress, come on. And now they're starting to focus him because they know if they hit a crit, that he will go down like nutcase. And I didn't unlock his heal, by the way. Oh, that's a bad hit. Definitely a focused heal. Definitely some more healing. Stress relief by death? Yes. Well, not death of... You know what I meant. There we go. Eat that, all that up. I'm starting to doubt that we get more portraits, which is a little scary. Like this then? Or are we going to keep the keys? Yeah, we're going to keep the keys, because you never know. Perhaps there's still a secret room around. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Like a regular old secret room.
Could staunch the flow of otherworldly
Very regular.
corruption.
More money. More herbs again. It's like the game is trying to tell me something, but I'm not listening. Oh, fine. Yeah, I want more portraits. Why are you not giving me more portraits? Another 2 stress attackers. It's not enough. Most of the time enough. 1 down. Okay, good. Crit heal even. That's not that bad, actually. Of all the things that could have happened, that was a pretty good one. You Georgie little... beep. If only I had missed with the... That was a dumb one. Shouldn't have done that, should have killed her. I apologize, bad play. I'm not playing optimally in this dungeon. Yeah, that. But that's the leper, so for once, that's not so much of a problem. Now, kill her. Thank you. And I guess we're going to... I guess we're going to cheese this out, Digger. It means that the episode will run a little longer, but that's just the way it's gonna be. I don't want the Houndmaster to get this stressed out of the dungeon or into the next fight. It's now constantly on the verge of being really stupid, what I'm doing. So, let's recover. Let's do a recovery phase. Nope, you're not attacking them at all. The disadvantage of the Houndmaster's stress relief, of course, is that it is random who it hits. And it's going to take a while until he, specifically, is hit enough by his own ability that he says, yeah, I'm okay now. And I'm going to keep on group healing, because I hope to get a crit somewhere where it matters. And with the marking ability, they will probably always go for him. He has 90% protections. It's the maximum. It is good enough. I don't need anything more on it. That's one of those moments where you go like, oh, come on, really? And the game goes like, yeah, really. Not gonna help you, motherfucker. There is a stress relief thanks to the group heal. I am okay with that. And it was 5 hit points heal on the leper. So that is, I think, 2 rounds. Because now, luckily, they did 1, but they also can do 2. So that's like a 2-round heal. Yep. Boring, but functional. I'm just gonna do this for the fun of it. Even if I lower my protections. Here, who needs protections? Health is not an issue in this team. It's stress that is an issue, even with a stress healer. So, and unfortunately, no, I've repeated this enough, but yeah, you know what the issue is. This is something where I would have wanted, I wouldn't have minded a little button here that says, stress heal until no more stress, do not kill. Because if you hit that button, you're guaranteed to get no stress heal. And these guys are not going to kill me. Even if they start critting me, I will heal faster than they can crit. So, there we go. In Darkest Dungeon, in generally, you can't out-heal the damage done. But in this case, because these guys are so specifically constantly attacking my leper because I'm making him marked, there is a chance they will go for something else, but it's rare because this is their strong ability. And, well, as you can see, I think they've only... Now, I know in this fight they've only targeted him ever since I constantly am just marking myself with a leper. And the leper just goes like, okay, guess I'll tank. He's a tank, yo. He doesn't matter. He takes the damage. Wherever you want it. How much stress do you still have? 39. And 17 still on the Vestal. You wouldn't say it, but it is true. You know what? Boop. Well, that is an awesome stress relief. They're not going to do enough damage, so it doesn't matter. Let's use a little bit of stun so that when we can end the fight, that they already have lost a few HP points. I thought about that sentence. I thought how I should I say this, and I still don't think I've done that well. HP points, it's weird because the P in HP already stands for points. Yeah, we're also creating light now, and the damage is still low because of the fact that they, well, are only attacking with 1. This works out lovely, and also still chance to get critical and what have you, know. And now I don't need a specific critical on a heal on 2 different targets because wherever I crit, well, that doesn't guarantee that someone will get stress relief, but yeah, this works actually quite nicely. And getting up the torchlight isn't a negligible benefit. And at the end, I hope to get rid of the torches and then also stack something nice in that particular slot. resisted the stun for once. No problem. You just go and rent the marked. I'm sure you will do more damage than attacking Dismas over here. Or not Dismas, is it? No. No, it's Robin after Robin Hood. I mean, Robin Hood was more or less a highwayman. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor. That's still stealing. Whichever way you turn it, folks, it's still stealing. It's the best type of stealing, don't get me wrong. But... ooh. Oh man, I wish your stress relief would be a little bit more efficient. But we did get him down to incredibly low amounts of stress, so yeah. But so this is the portion of the fight where I ask, how was your day? Was it good? Let me know in the comments. No, seriously, I am quite interested in it. What is all your background? I have no idea. We recently passed 450 subscribers, for which I personally am very grateful. I know it's not like a huge number, and I've seen channels with similar type of content get that I have more subscribers, but I am happy with each and every one of you members, and I don't know enough about you. Call it curious little old beta plan, but I just want to know, how are you doing? Are you... What now that it is... Stop critting. Because now we're getting battle stress back on. That's not what I want to see. But yeah, now that it is summer, or what is it that you do? Are you going for a swim, or are you on a holiday perhaps somewhere and still need your daily dose of beta plan? I doubt it, because I doubt I have people that are that addicted to watching me sitting around here doing a little dance between the leper and the highwayman, going back and forth as we stun some creatures that are supposedly human, although I have the feeling that that is somewhat of an inaccurate description. And where we unfortunately see that the last couple of rounds of our stress heals have been negated thanks to some nasty crits. But yeah, it is working, and well, it's working. If it isn't broke, don't fix it, right? That's what they say, so. There you go, Leper again without any stress. The Vestal is back to below the levels before, only the Houndmaster is still up in that 30 region. I think I've had enough of it, though. Let's start and doing the damage. Slowly, though, but we will start and doing damage. Yep. There we go. Equalizing them a little bit. Oh! That's a big blow. But that's a big heal. Whoa, 16 hit points. Yeah. Thought you had me, didn't ya? Didn't ya? But you don't. Yeah, I do see a little preference of mine creeping up for the for all that is good team, for obvious reasons. But well, this team isn't bad. It's just too bad that the self heals and self stress are, well, self and not group wise, or targeted even for that matter. Ah, that was a wasted round. Hit you. 9, there we go. You're pretty topped up, and bump, and enough. Goodbye. We're gonna get some deeds here. Am I already going to drop the torches? I think that is a little bit over-exaggerating. I can't drop the food, though. The torches I don't want to do just yet. Nah. Guess it's not just not time enough yet. Wheeled adventure. Alright. I'll take it. A little late, but I'll take it. You know what? In that case, if it all went so right last time, let's try it again. Helomania. No. Obsessed with material things. Oh well. Pushed my luck. And it didn't work. Madman! Kill! Death! Murder! This dude. Crit? No. No crit. No crit. Mark yourself. Yeah, render the marked. Whatever. Yeah, Doomsay. That's stress on the entire... Well, actually, I don't know if that's worse or not.
Devastating blow.
That is particularly handy. I am thinking this is going to be another big-ass long video. I don't think I want to cut it in half this time, though, because... gosh darn it. Because then the second half of it would be extremely boring. Just die. I shouldn't have done that. I should have moved just. That would be just fine. Because if this hits... There we go. Time for the cheese tactics again. Sorry, folks. I already asked before if you'd like to see that or not. Unfortunately, I have an urge to play Darkest Dungeon, and I'm recording a ton of episodes without you being able to react to me. I don't like personally to do that because I do like interaction with you, but on the other hand, I have to admit to myself that I have a full-time job. I don't run this channel in a professional manner, and I just don't have the time like I used to have to make episodes on the fly. And thus I need to rely on this type of I have free time, let's make some videos type of strategy. But at least this should give you... Just go for crit? No, okay. This should give you at least some insight into how to play Darkest Dungeon in its maximum efficiency. It's also an efficiency that requires you to have zounds of time, because otherwise, yeah. But yeah. You know what? Do a targeted heal. One round in between, a little bit less stress on heal attempts. I wish I could some way. I have no idea how to make sure this goes faster. I'm trying now with some crits, but I need to be careful. I'm bleeding this guy already to death. Yep, already filmed by getting impatient. And Darkest Dungeon is not for the impatient person. It really isn't. What's your buff? 40. Oh, might stun you one more time. And you are dead now from the bleeds. Because Robin didn't give a hoot for what you say you can do. You're in his neighborhood now. Alright. It's taken care of. You will die in the next round, so... Whoop.
The blood pumps. The limbs obey.
Yeah, one more stress heal. There we go. Crit? No, no stress heal. Oh, unless press to kill to gives it. No, it doesn't. Unfortunate. Blub. Not really sure why I did that. Do I think I'm gonna... No, I want to complete the busts. I do have way too much food, but... Ah, screw it. Okay, now I might actually be getting really too impatient. Take out the Gnasher, actually, because they have such a high crit chance. Relying on you here, Leper. Good. Mark Prey has a failed groping swipe, alright. Oh, not a dodge. And these guys are kind of slow, so there's a good chance that we will go ahead of them. That's another one gone. And that doesn't mean we will not have any trouble with Escape Cloud, which is what I was considering here. You know what? I didn't even use Mark. Lose 25% protections. Would have been nice. Let's give him a 50-50 on which to target. Or just stun the heck out of him and let his whole turn go by. Goodbye. Seemed like not a bad idea. There we go. 11 damage. Let's try and stun you. That's a crit. Unfortunately, did not stress you or anyone else. Ooh. The bleed did not even land. Two HP, 1 HP. Random marked. Too much damage for my liking. But it did help you out. Unfortunately, the one person that we don't want to get out of here with stress is the one that has the most stress. Oh, no, no, no. We'll finish this dungeon until the very end. That is for certain.
Are often low on supplies.
Do we need a shovel? No, we don't. In fact, we don't need much of this stuff anymore at all. Please, Houndmaster, don't fill fertile. Thank you so much. And thank yourself. Uh-oh. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Huh, still some treasures. That can go definitely wrong. So, kudos for not going wrong. There we go, I guess. Because now I know we don't need keys anymore. Actually, that's not true. These could have had keys in their actions. I don't like Hillomania. I am definitely starting to dislike that. Let's use this. I'm going to gamble on the fact that we don't have another hunger tile. And 4 tiles, no hunger tile. Please, please, please don't do that to me, game. You...
Packs full of steel and war, but nary a thought given to the plow. Glittering gold,
fine.
Trinkets and baubles.
Don't show me those things again. I'm getting really sick of it. That was really cruel there in the very end.
But one that must be fought.
But I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.